Good morning, children. Hope you all fine. Welcome to our English class. All of you take your English textbook. The first chapter, Viewing Nature, the page number 2. In our previous class, we discussing about the weaving steps and how to view a dress. And we already know the first paragraph, and we discussing the story how to make or who makes this type of dress. Okay, today we are going to the second paragraph. So all of you take page number 3. Even today, the Himalayan tribes, the children of that shepherd, are the ones who view this woolen magic. Over generations, the tribes of Kumaon and Garhwal, the correct pronunciation of Garhwal is Gadwal. Kumaon and Gadwal regions of Uttarakhand have mastered the art of weaving woolen fabric. We in our previous class we discussing that we familiar with a shepherd who who grazing his sheep on the slopes of Himalayas. He felt a little bit cold. When he want to keep the cold out, he lit a fire. Then he had a goat skin around his shoulder. He used this goat skin closer around himself and he felt a sudden wow. And here in this paragraph, we know about more about him and his craft. Even today, the Himalayan tribes, that means the shepherd family. Here the tribe means group of people following a common tradition and culture. They lived alone in lone places. The children of that shepherd are the one who weave this woolen magic, and the shepherd and their children too who make this woolen magic. They know the woolen magic. That means how to weave woolen things. Over generation, the tribes of Kumaon and Gadwal regions of Uttarakhand have mastered the art of weaving woolen fabric. Over generation, that means the generation and the next generation and then the old generation know how to make a magic in weaving. In mostly the Uttarakhand, the region of Uttarakhand, who is master of weaving and the weaving woolen fabric. They were master in the art. Woolen weaving is passed on as a family craft by mothers to their daughters. They learn everything about weaving from their mothers and elders. They enjoy every bit of the weaving process. Many families have looms that are nearly 100 years old. That means in the tribes, that means the Uttarakhand region, the whole family who consider this woolen weaving as a family craft. They know each and everything of weaving. They learn it from their mothers, mostly the girls, that means the daughters who gets the idea from their mothers. That's why they consider this woolen weaving on as their family craft. They learn everything about weaving from their mothers and elders. They know everything about weaving. They know a all process of weaving they get from their mothers and elders. They enjoy every bit of the weaving process. They enjoy their work. They enjoy their craft. Many families have looms that are nearly 100 years old. Many family they like this type of craft, So most of the families have looms. What do you mean by looms? Loom is a device or a tool to make weave clothes, like our tailoring machines. That type of a machine is looms. This used to make or weave clothes. That is a tool. The next paragraph. The natural beauty of the place is the base for their imagination. What we see on a carpet, quilt, prayer mat, or blankets are the Himalayan glossaries. Birds and animals such as monals, quails, sheep and shepherd and shepherdesses. Then we can see in the woolen materials, mostly we can see the natural beauty of Uttarakhand. They use the natural things to make this type of craft. Mostly on their carpet, quilt or prayer mat or blanket, we can see the Himalayan glaciers. What do you mean glaciers? Slowly moving rise of ice. The ice moving slowly in the river. And birds and animals such as monals, quails, sheep and shepherds and shepherdess. These are the main images of these tribes to prepare the woolen materials like carpet, prayer mats, blankets, etc. Let us learn something about what goes into making this magic, especially the rich colors. The tribes generally use natural dyes got from leaves, stems, seeds, fruits, barks, roots, or flowers. Under the guidance of the grand old elderly woman, the young woman mix all these plants parts and what they get are shades of black, yellow, dark, red and more. That means in this paragraph we can know that how they making this kind of magic in this type of weaving. Especially this type of weaving, that means the material like a carpet, blankets and prayer mats, they use rich in color to attract. They use rich in colors. The tribes use mainly natural dyes. What do you mean by natural dyes? Dyes means color. They use natural colors to make this type of materials. They used natural things like leaves, stems, seeds, fruits, barks, roots or flowers to give colors. They use its juice, leaves, stems, seeds, fruits, barks, roots or flowers. They use these things juice to make different colors. Under the guidance of the grand old elderly woman, the young woman mix all these plant parts and what they get are shades of black, yellow, dark, red and more. Under the guidance of the grand old elderly woman, the main duty of grand old elderly woman, that means the mothers and old women, they give guidance to the young woman to how to mix these plant parts, how to make different colors. Then after they get different types of shades of colors, different types of colors like black, yellow, dark, red and more. These steps they use to get different colors in a natural way. They use only natural dyes for different colors. The men bring the wool from own herds and after days of weaving, what the woman produce is something magical. this is not only woman's duty, it's also the men have a part. The men bring the wool from their own herds. Here, herd means the sheep. Hmm? The sheep, the goats, group of goats. They bring to the wool from their own herds, and after days of weaving, the weaving done by the men only bring the wool from their own herds. After the weaving, what happened? The women produce something magical. That means the women make different types of different styles of materials that make it was something magical. So next time you wear a sweater, gloves or socks, warmly think of these Himalayan tribes who have nurtured this wonderful craft for generation. Okay, these are the procedures, or these are the steps to make this type of magical things. So you just think about when you wear a sweater or gloves or socks or anything, you just think about these steps and these efforts of the tribes who have nurtured this wonderful craft for generation. Here the meaning of nurtured is took care of. The tribes who took care of to produce this wonderful craft for generation to generations. They teach their generation to how to prepare these kind of sweater, gloves, socks in a natural way. All of you think about when you get a chance to wear a sweater, gloves or socks, you just think about the steps and their efforts too. Okay, all of you listen here. I think you clear this chapter. You have any doubt, you just ask me in our class. Okay, you just listen, you read well. You need one or more time to your readings. You just do that, and in our class we can discuss this question answers. Okay, thank you.